This video is a heartfelt tribute to the legendary wrestlers we've lost, celebrating their unforgettable contributions to wrestling and the lasting legacies they've left behind. Their passion and dedication continue to inspire millions. We also share emotional updates about Dominic Mysterio, whose recent news has touched fans worldwide. Join us in honoring their incredible lives and reflecting on their impact. Don't forget to subscribe to keep their inspiring stories alive for generations to come. Senthil Kumaran was a devoted and passionate bodybuilder whose unwavering commitment to fitness left a lasting imprint on the bodybuilding community. Born on November 10, 1985, Senthil rose through the ranks of competitive bodybuilding with sheer determination, discipline, and an unrelenting drive to excel. His chiseled physique, the result of countless hours in the gym and meticulous nutrition, became a symbol of what could be achieved through perseverance and focus. Throughout his career, Senthil competed in numerous bodybuilding competitions, earning admiration for both his physical prowess and sportsmanship. More than just a competitor, he was a mentor and motivator, frequently sharing insights from his personal fitness journey to encourage others to push beyond their limits. Through social media and personal interactions, he inspired countless aspiring athletes to adopt healthier lifestyles and believe in their potential. Tragically, Senthil Kumaran's life was cut short when he passed away at the age of 35 due to a heart attack. The news of his sudden death sent shockwaves through the fitness world. Though reports indicated that underlying health conditions, potentially exacerbated by extreme physical demands and supplementation practices common in competitive bodybuilding, may have contributed to the cardiac event, the loss felt by those who knew him personally and followed him online was immeasurable. Despite his untimely passing, Senthil's impact continues to resonate. He is remembered not only as a remarkable athlete but also as a source of genuine positivity and inspiration. His story serves as both a celebration of dedication and a sobering reminder of the importance of health awareness in the world of high-intensity sports. Senthil Kumaran's legacy lives on in the countless lives he touched, an enduring symbol of strength, motivation, and the power of living with purpose. Kevin Green, born on July 31, 1962, was a legendary figure who left a powerful legacy in both professional football and wrestling. Renowned for his high-octane energy, relentless drive, and undeniable charisma, Green spent 15 remarkable seasons in the National Football League, NFL, playing for the Los Angeles Rams, Pittsburgh Steelers, Carolina Panthers, and San Francisco 49ers. As a dominant linebacker and edge rusher, he recorded 160 career sacks, one of the highest totals in NFL history, securing his place among the all-time greats. His fierce playing style, leadership on and off the field, and unmatched determination earned him 5 Pro Bowl selections and widespread respect throughout the league. In 2016, his storied football career was immortalized with his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Beyond the gridiron, Green also made waves in the world of professional wrestling during the mid-1990s. He became involved with World Championship Wrestling, WCW, during a time when the sport was surging in popularity. Despite his limited wrestling experience, Green's imposing physical presence and his larger-than-life personality made him an instant fan favorite. He participated in several marquee matches, often teaming with legends like Ric Flair and Roddy Piper and battling the infamous New World Order, NWO. His performances reflected the same passion and intensity that defined his football career, earning him respect from wrestling fans and athletes alike. Tragically, Kevin Green passed away at the age of 58. The cause of death was a heart attack, believed to have been related to atherosclerotic heart disease, a condition involving the buildup of plaque in the arteries, which can lead to serious cardiovascular complications. His sudden passing shocked the sports world. Green is remembered not only as a Hall of Famer but as a fearless, inspiring competitor who left an enduring mark in both football and wrestling. Isaac Gavidel, born in 1986, was a prominent figure in the international bodybuilding community, admired for his unwavering commitment, exceptional physique, and motivational influence. By the age of 35 in 2021, Gavidel had already left an indelible mark on the sport, showcasing a level of discipline and resilience that distinguished him among his peers. His journey in bodybuilding was not merely a personal pursuit of physical excellence, but a testament to the power of dedication, mental fortitude, and a relentless drive for self-improvement. Throughout his career, Isaac competed in numerous bodybuilding competitions, where he consistently impressed judges and spectators alike with his sculpted physique, symmetry, and stage presence. His rigorous training routines, which included hours of weightlifting, cardiovascular conditioning, and fine-tuning posing techniques, reflected his deep understanding of the sport's demands. Central to his success was also his disciplined approach to nutrition, meticulously balancing macronutrients, timing meals, and embracing a lifestyle that prioritized performance and aesthetics in equal measure. Beyond the stage, Isaac Gavadel was a source of inspiration for many aspiring athletes. Through social media platforms and personal mentorship, he shared insights into his fitness philosophy, motivating others to pursue their goals with persistence and passion. His positive attitude and willingness to engage with fans made him a beloved figure far beyond the competition circuit. Tragically, Isaac Gavadel passed away due to complications related to a heart condition, a sobering reminder of the physical strain competitive bodybuilding can place on the human body. His death was a profound loss to the fitness world, cutting short a life dedicated to excellence. Yet his legacy lives on through the countless individuals he inspired and the enduring mark he left on the bodybuilding community. Mean Gene Åkerlund, born on December 19, 1942, was more than just a commentator. He was the unmistakable voice and personality behind some of the most iconic moments in professional wrestling history. With his smooth baritone voice, quick wit, and polished style, Åkerlund brought a level of credibility and charisma that elevated every segment he was part of, especially during wrestling's golden era in the 1980s and 1990s. Before stepping into the wrestling spotlight, Åkerlund got his start in radio broadcasting, honing the skills that would later make him a standout in the ring. He first entered the wrestling world in the early 1970s with the American Wrestling Association, AWA, where his presence quickly caught the attention of promoters and fans alike. By the mid-1980s, he joined the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, becoming a household name through his legendary backstage interviews with stars like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Ric Flair. His signature style, part straight man, part comic relief, made his segments unforgettable. Phrases like, "Let me tell you something, brother," and his deadpan reactions to wrestlers' over-the-top personas turned interviews into must-see entertainment. He later brought his talents to World Championship Wrestling, WCW, continuing to be a stabilizing and respected voice amid wrestling's wildest era. Åkerlund passed away at the age of 76. The cause of death was complications from a fall, which occurred a few weeks prior. He had also been dealing with ongoing kidney issues, having undergone 3 transplants throughout his life. Loved by fans and peers alike, Mean Gene left behind an enduring legacy. To this day, he remains one of the most respected and beloved personalities in wrestling history, a true legend whose voice defined a generation. Matt Travis, born on August 5, 1994, was a rising star in the world of American professional wrestling whose life and promising career were tragically cut short at the age of 25. Known for his electrifying in-ring presence, high-energy performances, and magnetic charisma, Travis quickly became a standout figure in the independent wrestling scene. He began his journey in local wrestling promotions across New York City, where his remarkable athleticism and unwavering passion for the craft earned him admiration from both fans and fellow wrestlers. Travis gained wider recognition through his work with House of Glory HOG, a prominent independent wrestling promotion based in Queens, New York. Trained under the guidance of the Amazing Red and Brian XL, he developed a unique style that blended speed, agility, and technical skill. Whether performing in singles matches or in tag team action alongside fellow up-and-comers, Travis consistently delivered performances that demonstrated his dedication to the sport and his potential for greatness. Zrania Matt Travis's life came to a sudden and tragic end. While riding his bicycle home through East Harlem, he was fatally struck by a dump truck that made an illegal left turn onto the Willis Avenue Bridge. The collision resulted in severe injuries, and he was pronounced dead shortly afterward. The heartbreaking incident shocked the wrestling community and sparked calls for greater accountability in New York City traffic safety. Though his career was brief, Matt Travis left a lasting impact on the independent wrestling world. His memory lives on through the tributes of peers and fans who continue to celebrate his talent, work ethic, and the inspiration he provided to aspiring wrestlers. His story serves as a poignant reminder of life's fragility and the enduring power of legacy. Rockin' Rebel, born Charles Williams on January 13, 1966, was an American professional wrestler celebrated for his dynamic in-ring persona and influential presence within the independent wrestling scene across the United States. Making his professional debut in December 1988, Williams was trained by the legendary tag team the Rock and Roll Express, composed of Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, two icons of Southern-style wrestling known for their fast-paced, high-energy performances. Under their guidance, Williams developed a commanding presence that quickly made him a standout in regional promotions. Early in his career, Rebel appeared in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, in 1989, where he had brief but memorable encounters with prominent figures such as the Honky Tonk Man and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. In 1990, he joined the Philadelphia-based Tri-State Wrestling Alliance TWA, a promotion that would become instrumental in shaping the hardcore wrestling style. There, he etched his name into history by becoming the first-ever Tri-State champion. His tenure was defined by fierce rivalries with adversaries like the Sandman, DC Drake, and CN Red. Teaming with Jimmy Jannetty, he co-founded the Confederacy, a heel tag team known for its provocative persona and high-stakes feuds with the likes of the Super Destroyers and the Blackhearts. After TWA's dissolution in 1991, Williams returned to the promotion's successor, Eastern Championship Wrestling, later ECW, in 1993, appearing at the inaugural Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular. Though his professional career continued to thrive in the independent circuit, including stints in Combat Zone Wrestling, CZW, and Atomic Championship Wrestling, Williams' personal life became increasingly troubled. Zrania Charles Williams was found deceased alongside his wife in an apparent murder-suicide at their home in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Authorities concluded that Williams fatally shot his wife before taking his own life. He was 52 years old. His tragic end underscores the mental health struggles that can afflict even those who live in the spotlight of professional sports. Jerry Crusher Blackwell, born on July 15, 1949, was an iconic figure in professional wrestling during the 1970s and 1980s. Known for his immense physical stature and commanding presence, Blackwell stood 6 feet tall and weighed over 400 pounds, making him one of the most physically imposing athletes of his time. Despite his size, he was surprisingly agile, a trait that set him apart from many of his contemporaries and earned him a loyal fan following. His combination of brute strength and unexpected athleticism made him a formidable competitor in the ring. Blackwell began his wrestling career in the Midwest, where he quickly made a name for himself as a powerhouse with both charisma and technical skill. His most prominent years came under the banner of the American Wrestling Association, AWA, where he became a central figure in some of the promotion's most compelling storylines. He formed intense rivalries with wrestling legends like Verna Gagne and Nick Bockwinkel, delivering unforgettable performances that drew large crowds and solidified his reputation as a main event star. One of Blackwell's standout abilities was his performance in tag team matches, where he demonstrated remarkable chemistry with various partners and often surprised audiences with his agility. His signature move, the splash, involved launching his massive frame onto an opponent, and it quickly became one of the most feared finishing maneuvers in the AWA. Outside the squared circle, Blackwell was known for his work ethic, professionalism, and love for the sport. He even dabbled in acting, appearing in minor film and television roles, which helped broaden his popularity beyond wrestling fans. However, the same size that made him a star also contributed to long-term health problems. In the later years of his life, Blackwell battled numerous complications linked to obesity, including diabetes and heart issues. He underwent several surgeries and faced declining health, eventually leading to kidney failure and pneumonia. Jerry Crusher Blackwell passed away at the age of 45, not 72 as often misreported. His legacy endures as a trailblazer who proved that big men could be both powerful and nimble, leaving an indelible mark on the world of professional wrestling. Dominic Oscar Gutierrez, known professionally as Dominic Mysterio, was born on April 5, 1997 in San Diego, California. As the son of legendary WWE superstar Rey Mysterio, Dominic was introduced to the world of professional wrestling from an early age. His upbringing was anything but ordinary, surrounded by the culture, spectacle, and demands of sports entertainment. Rey Mysterio, revered for his high-flying lucha libre style and credited with helping globalize cruiserweight wrestling, was a key influence in shaping Dominic's early exposure to the ring. Dominic's Mexican-American heritage and connection to lucha libre not only gave him a strong sense of identity but also placed upon him the expectations that often come with being the child of a wrestling icon. While many children of wrestlers experience wrestling as a distant concept, Dominic frequently accompanied his father backstage, interacting with WWE talent and absorbing the environment that would later become his profession. First appearances in WWE. Childhood cameos. Dominic made his first televised WWE appearance in 2005 during one of the most memorable storylines of that era. The angle involved a dramatic custody battle between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, two close friends and icons of the industry. Dominic, just 8 years old at the time, became the centerpiece of this emotionally charged narrative. The storyline culminated in a ladder match at SummerSlam 2005, where the custody of Dominic was the kayfabe prize. While controversial, the storyline was a rating success and is still talked about today as an example of WWE's willingness to blend real-life elements into fictional drama. For Dominic, it was a formative experience, immersing him in the world of storytelling, character dynamics, and the intensity of professional wrestling's live environment. Training and professional debut. Dominic did not take the traditional route of most second-generation wrestlers. While many choose to hone their skills on the independent circuit or international promotions, Dominic was groomed directly for WWE. He underwent extensive training with several respected figures in the industry, including his father Rey Mysterio, former WCW/ECW talent Conan, and WWE alumni Lance Storm at the Storm Wrestling Academy in Calgary, Canada. His formal in-ring debut came at SummerSlam 2020 in a high-profile street fight against Seth Rollins. The match, heavily promoted and story-driven, served as both a baptism by fire and a declaration of Dominic's arrival. Despite losing, Dominic impressed audiences with his resilience, high-risk offense, and composure under pressure, earning praise from fans and critics alike. Establishing his place, teaming with Rey Mysterio. Shortly after his debut, Dominic began regularly competing on WWE programming, initially portraying a respectful and hard-working babyface. He teamed with his father in several matches, culminating in a historic moment at WrestleMania Backlash 2021, when the duo became the first-ever father-son tag team champions in WWE history by defeating Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. This achievement was not only a personal milestone for Dominic, but also a symbolic passing of the torch. It showcased WWE's commitment to building the younger Mysterio as a credible athlete and served as a feel-good storyline rooted in family and legacy. However, it also underscored a looming challenge: whether Dominic could thrive as a standalone performer outside his father's shadow. Turning heel. Joining the Judgment Day. Dominic's career trajectory took a dramatic turn in September 2022 when he betrayed his father during a tag team match at Clash at the Castle. This betrayal was followed by Dominic aligning himself with the Judgment Day, a faction that included Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. The move was a narrative pivot that allowed Dominic to embrace a heel persona for the first time. This heel turn proved to be a pivotal career decision. Shedding the clean-cut image he had established, Dominic adopted a more rebellious, dark, and abrasive character. His partnership with Rhea Ripley, often portrayed as his mentor and enforcer, added a layer of depth to his new persona. Ripley's dominant and often manipulative presence allowed Dominic to evolve into a more layered character, leaning into his role as an ungrateful and petulant son who turned his back on his family. The change resonated strongly with the WWE audience, who began showering him with boos and heckles, ironically confirming that the heel turn had successfully drawn heat, an essential measure of success for villains in professional wrestling. In-ring evolution and championship success. As a member of the Judgment Day, Dominic overhauled his wrestling style to match his new character. His in-ring work became more aggressive and calculated, trading high-flying maneuvers for a more grounded and methodical offense. Under the mentorship of veterans like Finn Balor and Damian Priest, Dominic refined his timing, selling, and storytelling within matches. His transformation bore fruit in July 2023 when he captured the NXT North American Championship by defeating Wes Lee. The win marked Dominic's first singles title in WWE and signaled that he could hold his own as a mid-card champion. He later lost and regained the title, becoming a two-time North American champion and reinforcing his place among WWE's rising stars. Dominic's championship reigns provided him the platform to feud with NXT's top talent, further developing his ring psychology and promo skills. These matches were not just about title defenses, but also about showcasing his growing maturity as a performer. Recent injuries and health concerns. Like many wrestlers who adopt a physical in-ring style, Dominic has not been immune to injuries. One of the more recent and notable incidents occurred during a match on WWE Raw in early 2025. While competing in a tag team match alongside Damian Priest against the team of Ricochet and Braun Strowman, Dominic sustained a shoulder injury following an awkward landing after a top rope maneuver. The match had to be concluded with altered pacing, and Dominic was helped to the back by medical staff. Subsequent medical evaluation revealed that Dominic had suffered a grade 2 AC joint sprain, which caused partial ligament damage in his right shoulder. While the injury did not require surgery, it necessitated a multi-week absence from television to allow for rehabilitation and recovery. WWE utilized the time off creatively, incorporating his injury into Judgment Day segments to build tension within the faction and further develop his character's arc. In addition to the shoulder injury, there have been lingering rumors about ongoing knee issues, likely stemming from the cumulative stress of performing multiple matches per week. Wrestling insiders have noted that Dominic may need to scale back on his more acrobatic spots or modify his technique to reduce long-term joint strain. Furthermore, there has been online speculation regarding concussion concerns, especially after he appeared visibly dazed following a rough bump at a live event in late 2024. While WWE has not issued an official statement on the matter, the company is known for implementing strict concussion protocols, and Dominic has not missed significant time beyond what was disclosed. However, repeated speculation continues to prompt concern about the toll that WWE's rigorous schedule can take on younger talent. Character development and audience reception. Dominic's heel persona has grown increasingly layered and effective, with fans now treating his segments as must-see television. Despite his physical setbacks, he has managed to remain visible through backstage promos, vignettes, and faction storylines. His continued alliance with the Judgment Day and interactions with Rhea Ripley have allowed his character to evolve into a complex figure, equal parts arrogant, conflicted, and vulnerable. Unlike some second-generation stars who struggle under the weight of comparison, Dominic has embraced the challenge. His decision to betray Rey Mysterio wasn't just a storyline, it symbolized his effort to forge his own identity. Fans who initially viewed him as just Rey's son are now beginning to acknowledge his growth as a performer in his own right. His ability to provoke strong crowd reactions, especially in front of live audiences, has drawn comparisons to classic WWE heels of the past. Many analysts have even noted that Dominic has become one of the most booed superstars in recent memory, an achievement in an era where crowd reactions are often lukewarm. Future outlook and career trajectory. Dominic Mysterio's future in WWE looks increasingly promising. His continued presence in high-profile storylines and his proven capability to carry singles titles suggest that WWE management sees him as a long-term investment. Analysts speculate that he may be poised for a more prominent title run, possibly within WWE's Intercontinental or United States Championship scenes within the next year. Another potential storyline that continues to gain speculation is a WrestleMania showdown with Rey Mysterio. While the two previously faced off in 2023, many believe the door remains open for a rematch that could serve as Rey's retirement bout. A passing of the torch moment at WWE's biggest stage could be a poetic bookend to their father-son narrative. There is also potential for a future face turn for Dominic. WWE often executes long-term redemption arcs, and Dominic's slow reconciliation with his father could be a compelling storyline for years to come. This would not only reintroduce him as a sympathetic figure, but also allow him to evolve further as a character. Conclusion: a legacy in the making. Dominic Mysterio's journey through WWE has been marked by high expectations, personal evolution, and undeniable resilience. From a childhood cameo in one of WWE's most dramatic storylines to becoming one of the most polarizing superstars on the roster, Dominic has defied early skepticism to earn respect as a credible and compelling performer. Injuries and health concerns may challenge his trajectory, but his ability to recover quickly and adapt his character demonstrates a level of professionalism beyond his years. Supported by veterans, driven by legacy, and embraced by a fan base that loves to hate him, Dominic Mysterio is carving out a legacy that both honors and expands upon his family's storied history. As WWE continues to evolve, Dominic stands at the forefront of its next generation, one who may eventually become not just Rey Mysterio's son, but a legend in his own right.